The desire for someone to regret losing you often stems from feelings of rejection, hurt, or a need for validation. However, Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in virtue, rationality, and self-mastery, teaches us that true fulfillment comes from within, not from external approval or another person's remorse. While it's natural to want closure or acknowledgement after a breakup, focusing on making someone regret their decision can lead to resentment and emotional turmoil. Instead, Stoicism encourages redirecting your energy toward personal growth, dignity, and living virtuously. By embodying qualities like resilience, integrity, and independence, you naturally inspire admiration and respect, not out of manipulation, but through authenticity. This essay explores 12 ways to make her regret losing you, framed through the lens of Stoic philosophy, emphasizing how becoming the best version of yourself fosters lasting impact without compromising your values. Demonstrate emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is one of the most compelling traits a person can possess. When faced with loss or rejection, high-value individuals handle adversity with grace and composure. The Stoics believed that mastering emotions was key to maintaining inner peace and strength. If she left you, avoid reacting impulsively or succumbing to despair. Instead, channel your energy into processing your emotions constructively. For example, journal about your thoughts, meditate, or engage in physical activity to release tension. This approach signals maturity and reassures others of your stability. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." By demonstrating emotional resilience, you project confidence and self-assurance, qualities that may prompt her to reflect on what she lost. Focus on self-improvement. Self-improvement is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Rather than dwelling on the past, invest time in becoming the best version of yourself. Pursue passions, develop skills, and nurture your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. For instance, dedicate time to fitness, intellectual pursuits, or creative endeavors. Your commitment inspires those around you and enhances your overall quality of life. Seneca emphasized, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." Continuous self-development ensures readiness for life's opportunities and challenges. By prioritizing personal growth, you radiate positivity and purpose, qualities that naturally attract admiration. If she sees you thriving post-breakup, she may begin to appreciate your value more deeply. Maintain independence and confidence. Independence is inherently attractive. Men who are emotionally and financially self-sufficient demonstrate stability and reliability. The Stoics champion self-reliance, urging individuals to find contentment within themselves rather than relying on external sources for happiness. Cultivate hobbies, friendships, and passions outside of any single relationship. Show her that you enjoy your own company and thrive independently. For example, spend weekends pursuing interests like hiking, reading, or volunteering, rather than constantly seeking her attention. Self-sufficiency projects confidence and reduces clinginess. It also encourages her to value your presence more, knowing you won't compromise your identity for anyone. As Epictetus taught, no man is free who is not master of himself. By mastering your autonomy, you become irresistibly appealing. Practice detachment. Without indifference, detachment doesn't mean apathy. It means releasing attachment to specific outcomes or expectations. Many men struggle with breakups because they tie their self-worth to another person's presence or approval. Stoicism encourages detaching from external results while remaining compassionate and engaged with life. If she left you, detach emotionally from the need for reconciliation or revenge. Trust that everything unfolds as it should, guided by universal reason. For instance, if she attempts to reconnect, assess whether continuing the relationship aligns with your values. If not, walk away without regret. Seneca emphasized the importance of embracing impermanence. Nothing lasts forever. By practicing detachment, you reduce anxiety about losing something or someone due to ignorance. Instead, focus on building Connections rooted in mutual trust and authenticity. Paradoxically, this detachment often draws people back. When you stop clinging or appearing needy, you project independence and self-sufficiency, qualities that intrigue and inspire admiration. Lead by example. Leading by example is one of the most powerful ways to inspire change in others. When someone leaves, responding with grace and integrity sets a standard for respectful interaction. Your calm demeanor and dignified behavior may prompt reflection on her part, encouraging her to reconsider her decision. For instance, if she notices your ability to remain composed despite her departure, she might recognize the strength and stability you embody. This subtle yet impactful form of influence aligns with Stoic principles of leading through virtue rather than coercion. As Epictetus taught, if anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, "He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone." By embodying patience and understanding, you model behaviors that elevate both yourself and those around you. If she observes your continued commitment to excellence and kindness, she may feel drawn to reconnect, not out of obligation but out of genuine appreciation for who you've become. Cultivate new connections after a breakup. Expanding your social circle demonstrates openness and a willingness to grow beyond the confines of one relationship. The Stoics valued community and meaningful interactions, recognizing their role in fostering personal development. Engage in activities that introduce you to new people, join clubs, attend networking events, or volunteer for causes you care about. Building diverse relationships enriches your life and broadens your perspective. Women admire men who cultivate strong networks and contribute positively to society. By embracing new connections, you signal that you're moving forward confidently and joyfully. If she sees you surrounded by supportive friends and admirers, she may realize the richness she walked away from. Speak less, listen more. Listening is a rare yet invaluable skill. High-value men understand the importance of giving others space to express themselves fully. The Stoics valued silence as a form of restraint, an exercise in controlling impulses, and speaking only when necessary. When engaging with women, including your ex, practice active listening by asking thoughtful questions, nodding attentively, and responding empathetically. For example, if she shares her aspirations or struggles, acknowledge her feelings. That sounds challenging. How do you plan to overcome it? Such gestures validate her experiences and foster deeper connections. As Epictetus famously said, "We have 2 ears and 1 tongue so that we may listen twice as much as we speak." By prioritizing listening over talking, you position yourself as someone who values understanding over ego, a trait universally admired. Exude confidence. Without arrogance, confidence is magnetic, but arrogance repels. High-value men strike a delicate balance between assertiveness and humility, embodying the Stoic ideal of moderation. They exude self-assurance without overshadowing others or dismissing differing perspectives. For example, confidently share your insights while remaining open to feedback. If someone challenges your viewpoint, respond graciously. "That's an interesting perspective. I hadn't considered that before." This blend of confidence and humility signals maturity and intellectual flexibility. Women are drawn to men who acknowledge their strengths without belittling others. Arrogance often stems from insecurity, whereas true confidence arises from self-awareness and acceptance. By embracing Stoic humility, you position yourself as someone who values growth and collaboration over dominance. Prioritize integrity and honesty. Integrity, the alignment between words and actions, is non-negotiable for high-value men. The Stoics valued honesty, accountability, and ethical behavior, urging individuals to live authentically, even when inconvenient or unpopular. If faced with moral dilemmas, high-value men choose truth and fairness over personal gain. For example, admitting mistakes openly, keeping promises, and standing up for what's right. even when difficult, signals moral courage. Women admire men who value integrity above fleeting rewards. As Epictetus noted, if anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, "He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone." Living truthfully frees high-value men from the burden of deceitful narratives. 5. Show empathy and compassion. Empathy, the ability to understand and share another person's feelings, is a cornerstone of meaningful relationships. High value, men navigate conversations with sensitivity, adapting their tone and content based on the situation and the other person's needs. The Stoics taught that emotions should be acknowledged but not allowed to dictate behavior. When speaking with others, high-value men remain calm and composed, even during emotionally charged moments. For instance, if she expresses frustration or sadness, respond empathetically, "I hear you. That must be tough. Let me know how I can help." High emotional intelligence builds rapport and strengthens bonds. It ensures that your words resonate empathetically, making others feel seen and understood. Women appreciate men who can regulate their emotions and provide stability during turbulent times. Stay humble, yet ambitious. Humility is often misunderstood as weakness, but true humility combines modesty with quiet confidence. Stoicism encourages recognizing your limitations while striving for continuous improvement. Humble individuals celebrate achievements modestly, admit imperfections openly, and seek growth relentlessly. For instance, instead of boasting about accomplishments, share stories humbly, highlighting teamwork and gratitude. This genuineness fosters deeper connections, as it reveals vulnerability alongside strength. Women appreciate men who balance humility with assurance, as it reflects authenticity and relatability. As Epictetus taught, it is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. By embracing humility, you open yourself to learning and growth, earning respect through your willingness to evolve. Live with purpose. Purpose-driven individuals radiate magnetism. They wake up each day with clarity about their goals, passions, and values. The Stoics believed that living virtuously meant pursuing a mission greater than oneself, whether through career achievements, creative endeavors, or contributions to a society. When you live with purpose, your energy becomes infectious. Women are attracted to ambition and vision because they signal confidence and determination. However, purpose isn't just about professional success. It's also about cultivating hobbies, interests, and causes that bring joy and fulfillment. For example, a man passionate about volunteering or mentoring others demonstrates commitment to making a difference. His enthusiasm enriches his life and inspires those around him. Purpose transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences, commanding respect effortlessly. Conclusion: becoming irresistible through virtue. Making her regret losing you isn't about manipulation or games. It's about embodying virtues that naturally draw others toward you. By focusing on what lies within your control, your thoughts, actions, and responses, you create an environment where attraction flourishes organically. Through Stoic principles, you transform ordinary interactions into extraordinary moments, leaving women captivated by your character and charisma. In doing so, you become not just a man women love being around, but one they deeply respect and admire. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Cultivate virtuous habits, refine your communication skills, and approach every interaction with authenticity and kindness." By staying true to yourself and aligned with universal reason, you ensure that nothing and no one can undermine your best autonomy. Final answer: demonstrate emotional resilience, focus on self-improvement, maintain independence, practice detachment, lead by example, cultivate new connections, speak less and listen more, exude confidence without arrogance, prioritize integrity, Show empathy, stay humble yet ambitious, and live with purpose to naturally inspire admiration and respect.